Hi everyone, it's a beautiful morning here in Lebanon, and I've decided to make this video for you, for our audience which is interested about getting a regulated insurance company, agency or brokerage in the Republic of Cyprus. Let's start by the basics. First and foremostly, you need to understand that Cyprus is an EU country and follows the basic laws and regulations as well as EU directives issued by the European Union. As such, you will find many similarities between the licensing requirements. However, what you will gain from establishing a vehicle in Cyprus is that payroll costs, service costs are very low, and of course the granting of licensing is fast. So let's start with the basics. Cyprus Insurance Agent's License. Like the broker's license, so similarly the agent's license, one of the directors needs to have the credentials. I'm getting tired because it's a huge up cliff, but it's good exercise, so why not? You're keeping me company. Needs to have the credentials, the academic credentials. We stipulate what these are in our website, and I'm not going to mention them in the video because maybe there will be some changes. However, at least one person needs to hold these credentials, and this person needs to be in the management of the company. These credentials will be scrutinized by the regulator before granting you the license. So they will call, they will check the FCA and see that you have passed the exams and you are eligible to work. Of course, you need to have the experience, but without the paper exams, you will not be granted a license. Whew. What else? Renting or having an office is not really required, to our surprise as well. It's not required for the insurance agents, neither for the insurance brokers. As long as you have a Cyprus registered address, that is sufficient. The broker, however, needs to have a capital requirement into the company. So what is the process for that? It's a simple application, of course, and with the application, you will show that you have the money for the capital for the insurance broker, something that is not required for the agent's license. Let's move on to the next requirement. You need to have your Cyprus company set up, and of course, you need to have the management and control here in Cyprus so that your Cyprus company will be taxed at 12.5%. If the management and control is not in Cyprus, the taxation of the licensed insurance agents or broker could be challenged. But you will still have an EU regulated entity to trade and operate. Now let's move on to the most tricky parts, which is the licensing of the insurance company, which is a lengthy video, and you can check it on part 2 below. In summary, insurance agent and insurance broker's license, you need a Cyprus company, you need a board member to have the necessary credentials and experience. For the brokers, you need some capital at bank. From memory, I think it's 20,000. You can check our website where we have all the numbers there stipulated. And you need, of course, to have your accounts and audited financial statements prepared by a third-party auditor. If you want to passport in the rest of Europe, by Cyprus, so you will be fronting another insurance company as an agent or as a broker, you will need passporting to the rest of Europe. And this is a simple process again that we can do for you. We apply it locally to the Cyprus Registrar of Insurance, and we state which companies you want to trade, in which country, you want to trade. You get the approval within few weeks, and you are ready to sell your products and services in those countries. The whole application, from experience, takes usually 3 months. It takes 3 months because the regulator will always need something more, will always need some explanations and clarifications, and the collection of the documents from your end always takes 2 to 4 weeks. But once we are ready and we submit, then we press the regulator and we get the job done. I would expect within 3 months. Cyprus insurance brokers and insurance agents licenses have become extremely popular with UK insurer brokers or UK insurance companies or even UK insurance agents, because following Brexit, they don't have an easy way to sell their products and services in Europe. And Cyprus is a cheap, fast and professional alternative for them, and it's a workable model. I mean, we've licensed the tens of insurance agents and several insurance brokers to date. It works, it's simple, so yeah, that's why they trust us. Watch the next video about insurance companies. Thank you for watching and stay tuned.